Well, everyone, I hope you are ready for this third matchup that we have set for you guys here tonight, as we've got Carmelo Hayes versus Rey Mysterio 3. Yes, the third time they are going head-to-head here in damn Defiant Wrestling. The first time, Carmelo Hayes had actually managed to beat Rey Mysterio in his debut, technically both men's debut. Their second encounter, Rey Mysterio would get a little bit of a sneaky victory over Carmelo Hayes with the help of Bronson Reed attacking Trick Williams and distracting Melo. Well, here tonight, will we see any shenanigans like that? I don't know, but Melo, he's not coming out here alone, as he's got Trick Williams, but he's also got the newest man to their crew in Swerve Strickland, and well, they all got microphones, so let's see what they gotta say here tonight, if the fans would stop booing them here tonight, because it seems like they're getting a little irritated with that. Well, at least now we have a name to put behind the three faces here of Melo, Trick, and Swerve, and that is Killshot Connections. But speaking of a name, coming out here too, some old music. We've got Rey Mysterio coming out here and getting ready to, you could say, whoop that Trick on Melo, as he does have a victory over Melo nonetheless. No matter exactly how he got it, I'm sure he didn't ask Bronson Reed to interfere in that match, but it still helped him get the victory either way, and that's what led us here tonight to Armageddon, as these two men start things off here nice and slow, as we get a little bit of a grapple war started, something these two have not done in any of their other encounters, if I recall correctly, as Melo just throws Mysterio backwards, and he's taunting in his face now. And now Melo, he's got the headlock in, and well, Rey Mysterio, he's trying to push him off, and he bounces him off the ropes, and he does manage to push him off, but as Melo bounces off the other sets of ropes, Rey Mysterio went to go jump, and Melo just hit him with a nice shoulder tackle, taking him straight to the ground as he bounces off the ropes again. But Rey Mysterio, he caught him in a Hurricane Rana, and Melo, he got caught in that middle rope. We all know what's coming next, but Trick Willie, he saved his boy here from a 619 early on in this matchup, as Swerve, Melo, and Trick are conspiring against Rey Mysterio here, and well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. They want their boy to win, and well, their boy just delivered a stiff kick to the chest, followed by a stiff elbow to Rey Mysterio, as he just threw him to the outside onto that ramp, and unlike usual, Mysterio just slid underneath the bottom rope, as Melo, he just jumped to the outside and hit him with a springboard DDT that sent him flying into the steel mesh up here on the stage area. As well, what is Melo looking for here, as he's got him up for that suplex cutter combo, as he just did that right off the stage of all things. I can't imagine how Melo's tailbone is feeling right now, let alone how Mysterio's face is feeling, as Melo, he's getting into the ring with Mysterio, and he goes straight in for a cover after that one, and I can't say I blame him after that. As well, Mysterio did kick out, but now Melo, he's got him in a nice little headlock right there on the ground. And while Mysterio, he may be getting up to his feet, but he hasn't broken out of it, but that jawbreaker helped him get out of it, as now he goes into the corner for a monkey flip, but Melo lands on his feet and hits a super kick. Now what is Melo going for here as he lifts him up for a powerbomb, but Mysterio dodged out of it and he hit a Mexican destroyer, just sending Melo inside out onto his knees. As what is Mysterio looking for here? He's climbing to the top. This is shades of their second matchup, as Mysterio just hit a frog splash. Will he get the victory off of this one? And he does not, as Melo, he just kicked out at 2, and Mysterio immediately goes for a springboard attempt. He gets into a wheelbarrow, turns it around, and hits a DDT, and he gets caught in the ropes yet again. Another 619 is being attempted right now, but will Mysterio get it? And Mysterio, it looked like he connected, but Melo reversed it and just swung him into the ring post and just let him fly all the way to the ground like a bird without its wings. And now Melo, he's showing off here a little bit, as Mysterio, he's still trying to recover, and Trick and Swerve are just having a blast seeing how Mysterio is getting beaten by their boy here, as Melo went for nothing but net, but he did not get any of it, as he actually rolled through, and as Mysterio went for something from Bret's rope, Melo came running in, hits a Russian leg sweep from the middle rope, and now has him in a crossface. And will I say, that is a beautiful combination of moves to put together, especially with such athleticism. But sadly, it doesn't work out in Melo's favor, as Mysterio does make it to the ropes, but he hasn't let go yet, as Melo finally lets go, and he just kips right up and shows off to the crowd, as Mysterio, he's trying to get back up to his feet, and Melo, he just followed him right out to the ring apron, and he's got him up in a suplex position, but Mysterio, he's giving him some knees, giving him a couple of knee strikes to the cranium of Melo, as he goes and turns it around into a DDT. Not the first DDT, but that just sprung him right into the steel steps, probably taking Melo out for the foreseeable future of this match, maybe. Will Melo be able to recover? Will Mysterio be able to hit this springboard dive as he goes for a tope suicida, but Trick Williams moved Melo out of the way, and while Swerve moved out of the way as well, sending Rey Mysterio head first into that steel chair. And while, because no one used it inadvertently, Melo tried to use that to take advantage of him and get him in for the sneak away victory, but Mysterio, he did kick out. But after he kicked out, Melo, he's got him locked in the crossface yet again. And will Mysterio be able to crawl towards the ropes as he did once before? Melo, he's trying to make sure he can't, as well Trick Williams, he's also trying to make sure he can't, which this is where some of the bullshit comes into play, as Melo tries to bring him back towards the middle, and Mysterio, he just rolled through and rolled him in and out, as he's now got him in his own pinfall. But because Trick was distracting the ref, it kind of took him a minute. Will Mysterio get the victory? He doesn't, as Melo had enough ring awareness to get his foot on the rope there, as we've kind of come to a little bit of a stalemate here. And honestly, it allows me to catch my breath, so I can't lie. These guys are going 100 miles a minute, as well Mysterio comes in with a diving senton straight down onto Melo. And Melo, he got up to his feet, but he wasn't able to connect with that clothesline as Mysterio rolled out of that and sprung board off the ropes, but it don't matter as Melo caught him in that crossbody with a code breaker. Shades of Chris Jericho, a man who is not on the card here tonight, sad to say, but his boys Santana and Ortiz were, and while that didn't get him the victory, but he went in for a Tiger Suplex, but Rey Mysterio reverses it with a Hurricane Rana. Will this be the last and final time Rey attempts for the 619, and he connects with it? I guess the third time's the charm, as Rey Mysterio goes to the top, and he comes down with a frog splash the second time of the night. But will it get him the victory? It does not, as Melo, he is sitting here still fighting for this victory over Rey Mysterio, as it looks like Trick Williams is also fighting for Melo's victory over Rey Mysterio, as he just nailed Mysterio with a trick shot knee, and Melo rolled him up, but Mysterio kicks out of it, and he's got him in his own little armbar there, but Melo, he rolls out of that, and he's rolling through and deadlifting him up for whatever is even going on here, I don't know, as Mysterio looked to reverse that with a code red, but he does not, and reverses whatever that was with a Hurricane Rana. Rey Mysterio, being the luchador legend that he is, just got distracted sadly and sent into the bottom rope, as well Swerve just hit that house call straight to the chin of Mysterio, as he could have fallen straight to the outside, but it's almost like Swerve stopped his fall. Who's that man in the mask? I think I recognize the female there, but I can't keep my attention to them, as Mysterio just got hit with nothing but net the first time it's connected here in this matchup. And will Melo get the victory? No, he doesn't, as Mysterio got his foot on the ropes. And well, that masked man, I'm not exactly too sure who he is or what his importance is here to this matchup of Melo and Mysterio, but Melo just nailed a code breaker from the top rope as he was going for a secondary nothing but net, and while that code breaker that time got him the victory. And Swerve Strickland, well, he is bragging about his boy getting 2-1 over Mysterio, as well. I guess they're not done with Mysterio, as Swerve just threw that chair in, and well, Trick is getting a little disrespectful with all that Selena Vega and some random masked man, as Mysterio just got tossed to the wolves and hit with a vertebraker on that steel chair that could kill the legend's career, let alone just kill him in general. And while this masked man, he has had enough, as he is beating Trick with a baton and just gave a spinning back elbow to Melo. And well, he just kind of single-handedly took out Killshot Connections, as Swerve is just watching atop the stage as Andrade was revealed under the mask and hit a hammerlock DDT. This man, he is not unfamiliar with DDW, but he is making his return from Mexico, as Eddie Guerrero's half of the LWO down in Mexico is now getting involved again with the United States portion, as well. We've still got plenty of matches here tonight for you guys, but the big matchup that we are going to be going ahead with next, we've got tag action up next for you guys, as it's Darby Allin and Sting versus Team FTW, or also known as Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs, here tonight. And well, all I can say is we've still got plenty of action for you. Championship matches, non-championship bouts. You see it here on the screen. all I can say is I am damn excited to keep this show as exciting as we can. And well, with that being said, stay tuned for your tag match up next.